Hello?
Oh, hey, buddy. What if I told you I was going to stay in Ohio another week?
Dude.
Just kidding! I'm back!
Oh, you got us.
He's
Woo,
back, everybody!
You got me. Wow, he's back. Just in time for the Apple event, John.
Just in time for the Apple
Guys,
event. Oh, God.
Our Lord and
Yes,
Savior, our Lord and Savior has returned from the promised
Put him
land.
back! Put him away!
Yes, Mark Gurman
Look,
was
Grumpy,
right.
don't you wait. The sun is
Thank
coming
you.
into the room.
Thank you,
It's
Mark
like
Gurman.
Jesus is risen
Thank you for
for
giving me
Apple
a job.
event.
Thank you for giving me a job.
How did Mark...
Did you like this?
Why is it getting so bright in here now? Calm down. Everybody chill. Chill. Ah, it's
Did you
brighter.
like this?
Okay.
That's a good photo. That's a really good LinkedIn photo. I like that.
He did not give us job, though. Apple gave us job. He gave us 2 days advance notice, is what he gave us.
Dude, I'm psyched.
Are you psyched?
By the way, where are your glasses?
Why would you do this to me at the beginning of the episode? You know I
did
lost
you
them.
switch
You
to
know that I'm
contacts again?
hurting inside.
Well, then you know what, John? That makes two of us.
Oh, that you're a real
Guys,
one for that.
Well,
You're a
welcome
real
back to
one.
Genius Bar Goes Visually Impaired.
Yeah.
I think you could say that because we both have to wear glasses.
Wait,
Well, I
this
don't
is
know.
okay. With us doing this right now, this is the equivalent of how the audio listeners get the episode every week. They never see us. So like we are
We're with you
recording
guys
the
this
episode
week.
as audio listeners right now.
We stand together, we stand tall, we stand proud because, guys, there is an Apple event.
Thank you so much, Sam, for sacrificing your vision because I
Apple
am
Vision
an idiot
Pro.
that lost my glasses again. So I lost my glasses and I asked for 10 minutes before we started recording. I was like, "Hey, I need an extra 10 minutes," which is that's normal every week. Sam's like, "Hey, I need 20," or the next week I need 20. Except
For sure.
the reasons vary. This week, the reason was I couldn't find my glasses. So I figured if I had 10 minutes, that would be enough to find them. Nope. I always lose my glasses constantly, and those are the worst things to lose because you need them to see, and then if you can't see, you can't find the things that you need to see. And so here we are.
I could see that being challenging. I've actually been thinking about getting contacts. I think it would be a good look.
Do they
Should I
make
do it?
contacts for your eyes?
Yeah, no, just for some eyes.
I
What does
don't
that
think
mean?
I don't think your eyes are compatible with
Dude, my vision's
contacts.
not that bad. My right eye's 20/20. It's just the left eye went a little south.
Then how come your glasses make your eyes look like this? Your
Well-
glasses are so magnify-y.
No, it's just, I think it's, well, it's
Okay,
just 'cause of the
Sam, hang on, don't do
prescription.
anything yet. I want you to look at the camera directly and just
Okay.
put them further in front of your face and make them closer.
Like
Audio
this?
listeners are really missing.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Genius Bar
No,
Podcast.
you know, normal people with glasses don't do that.
Yes, they do.
No,
Every
they
glasses
don't.
does that. What do you
No,
mean?
only yours. Your glasses
I'm not
make your
that
eyes really
bad.
big.
I drive all the time without glasses.
I don't think you should
So
say
Apple's
that.
having an event on Monday, October 30th, guys. Everybody.
Wait,
Dude.
Okay, so we last recorded Genius Bar like 3 days ago.
Yeah, but we're back for an emergency episode.
Emergency episode. Did we
And I'm
speculate
in a good
correctly?
mood
Because
today.
when the ideas were being thrown around of an event possibly happening,
I said that it was just going to be like a hybrid event, and we both agreed to that.
that is not true. You dirty
Yes,
hooker.
We did. Yes, we did. Don't and don't use my real name in public.
No, I said.
dude,
I think this is going to be a 1 hour in and out, just live stream, no in person.
no, and then I talked you down, and I said hybrid event. You go, I can agree to that.
Oh, because I didn't want to argue with my friend.
What do you mean? I didn't want
I would
to
never argue
you
with you on a
skunk.
public
You
podcast.
absolute buffoon.
I would
You
never
were
argue
wrong.
with you.
Okay, but let's talk about this event because
Let
it is
us.
called the Apple Scary Fast event. It is the night before Halloween. That's not Apple's website. There we go. You're getting a little rusty, but we're back, boys. Everybody give it up for John Prosser being back.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so Apple's event. Look, they're like, there's new Mac. I mean, that's pretty. Apple's not usually
They
that
aren't
on the
even
nose,
trying.
are they? Like that, they're just like new Macs are coming, which is so exciting.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that was that obvious before. before. The satellite stuff was pretty. Like it just depends on if you know what's coming up.
According to the rest of the internet, the satellite stuff was not obvious
when you know
for everyone.
There's satellite stuff coming, then the whole thing is like the stars and space and.
But
or high speed for the iPhone 12 getting 5G.
Yeah, but they've never done like. Yeah, they've never been like, there's a Mac coming. There's an iPhone. Like, they've never been like, iPhone 15 event.
Yeah.
Like, they've never done that. So for them to do this, it's like, I mean, first of all, the branding, man. I got to be real with you. There's a lot of things about this event that get me excited. Number one,
dude,
it happens at 7 p.m. Central.
I'm so fucking hyped for that. That's amazing, dude. I don't even care about what's coming, dude. If we just get a spoopy event,
that's sick.
That's so great.
I mean, they're leaning into the Halloween thing. It's kind of sick. I've also seen speculation that if you share my screen, if you look up 5 p.m. PST in Beijing, it is actually 8 a.m. in China. People think that maybe Apple's trying to, get more of the Chinese market. As part of these events.
That's really clever if that's the case, like, because it also looks like they're serving us as well. It looks like a Halloween-y themed thing.
Oh, dude, I am
a nighttime.
Let's just start with.
Are you fucking serious? Wait, should we stream?
No,
7 p.m. dog.
I don't know, dog. First of all, I'm just excited from a content standpoint because I thought I was about to be screwed for the rest of the year. And I feel like you kind of felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this buys us a few more weeks.
I know, and that's all I need. Because then in 3 weeks, I'll be like, please.
Then we can start gearing up for Vision Pro stuff again.
Yes. Dude, when I woke up to this, I was like, really? Because Gurman had said invites, but to myself, I'm thinking, nobody else said anything. We heard M3 was pushed till next year. Really, is it going to be an invite event?
Fun fact, we heard from Gurman 10 days ago that there was no release this year and that the MacBooks are coming out in spring of 2024. That was 10 days ago. And then Sunday, he was like, just kidding, event and Max, here go.
Yeah, and then he was like,
knew it the whole
tomorrow.
time.
Yeah, he's, we talked the other night. It was fun. It was a good time.
Is a weird statement for that.
I'll leave it there. He had like a little Discord space, and we chatted.
Did not. Fun.
You did. I did. I'm saying like we as in anyway. It was fun. It was cool. Props to him. He got it right. He nailed it. I asked him how he was celebrating, and he said he was basically just living his normal life. So
of course, playing it cool. Play it cool, Gurman. That's what we call him this week.
Cool. It's exciting. It's exciting because it's the first Apple event, I believe, in history that is not in the daytime.
Yeah, I can't think of, at least while I've been alive.
I mean, I've looked back. I've said it a bunch of times and nobody's corrected me, so I must be right. I don't think in the past at least 20 years we have gotten an Apple event after. I mean, usually it's like 8 to 12 a.m. or 8 to noon is when I think they've done some later, some slightly earlier in the past, like back when they would do like Macworld and stuff. But I mean, 5 p.m. is wild to me.
Do you think it's going to be like nighttime themed too, like the whole event at night? Well, that's what I'm saying.
100%.
Because the 8 a.m. in China thing is cool, but if it's night themed, then that is obviously the main point. It's not to go up at 8 a.m. in China. Yeah.
I think based on the branding, it's like all black and dark. And Genius Bar exclusive. Did you see that we got our first image of the M3 MacBook Pro coming?
Oh, did we? I thought it was fake.
I'm fairly confident if I had to pass my sniff test, this is legitimate.
Okay.
We got this image of the new MacBook Pro. I mean, John, that wallpaper matches the branding.
It does. It matches a lot.
1-to-1. And we know Apple always, in the past few years, has been using the branding as wallpapers.
Yeah.
Every time.
That looks very spoopy.
every time. They did it for the new iPhones. They did it for the last event. I mean, like, they do it every time. And we've heard no major design changes.
Somebody named Alex, it says they don't usually match the event art, do they? Literally every fucking time.
Yeah. Many failed before, will you? Yeah, it's pretty cool. People, now there's some speculation.
What?
Because
let's just dive into the rumors.
Let's just dive into the rumors. Gurman's been hinting that there's like maybe some display changes coming to these MacBooks.
Display changes?
That's what he says. He says there's some minor display changes. People are not sure
there is
whether
none. There's no display, and that's why it's so spooky.
it's got Casper. Dude, people are trying to decide, if you look closely at the top, is that a notch or is that the dynamic island, John?
Can we do a CSI enhance?
I don't think that works.
Hang on, I can do.
That's what just happened. Oh yeah, you can do it. Do it. Do.
CSI
Keep going.
enhance.
Keep going. Can we see anything? Oh, you can actually change the color. Go closer, Dad. Closer.
It's as close as I can get.
What?
I'm as close as possible. This is normal. This is zoomed in. That
doesn't do shit.
Well, I don't know what you want.
Well, wait. Neither of us have our glasses on, so I can't actually tell. Is that a notch or dynamic island?
Oh God, it's not close enough.
Because I thought about it and I was like, 2 years we got the notch.
Do you guys see? How do I get I want to crank the brightness like a lot, but that's as bright as it gets.
I mean, when did we get the first ever notch on the iPhone? We got it on the iPhone 11.
Whoa, you want purple?
Hold up.
You want purple? I'm just.
And we got it on the iPhone 10. So they had the same size notch 3 years.
Oh, what do you see? Normal.
Oh.
What is there?
Oh, that's a notch.
It looks like a notch. Genius Bar exclusive. We solved the mystery here.
That's a notch.
Yeah, that's all. You can see it. You can see. It's either smaller or that's a big fucking MacBook.
It looks a little bit smaller.
Here, let me try this again.
Let's look at the current size of the notch on Apple's website, and I'll compare.
That's a notch, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see current size compared to the existing. Oh, yeah, because it's on the MacBook Air as well. I forgot. I think it would also make sense for the MacBook Pro to have a smaller notch at this point than the MacBook Air. Right?
Yeah.
It's higher end. So I'm trying to look and find. It's very hard to do this without proper vision. I mean, I got to be honest. If we take a look at this page, zoom out.
Oh, God. Hang on. Let me reset all of our parameters.
Sorry.
There we go.
If we go down here to this image in particular I found right here, I feel like that looks smaller.
It looks narrower.
Yeah, like skinnier, you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, honestly, I would not be surprised
Like I'm talking change from iPhone 12 to iPhone 13.
Yeah.
Narrower.
I mean, I think that's reasonable because if you do look at it, it does seem a bit big. And Gurman, that's just, I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like it's been 2 years of the notch. They're obviously going to eventually make it smaller.
Yeah.
I don't think it would go to dynamic island yet, but you know.
Also, scary fast, that tagline.
Yes.
They've used that before, right? That was for
they have.
M1. Not for the event.
Scroll up. No, right here. If we scroll up, look at this, bro. Oh, wait, it's not.
I think it was M1.
Oh, maybe it was M1. Okay, you could be right on that. I thought
but
it
wasn't
right
like
here.
The event tagline. It was part of their marketing for it, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, that also basically
Can we still
confirms.
see an M1 page on their website? Does it exist?
Apple M1 scary fast. Let's just see if that comes up with anything.
Oh,
yeah, M1 Pro and M1 Max. There we go.
Okay, scary fast, scary faster.
So they literally are reusing that
They're
line.
double dipping.
I think that's also a hint, though, at what's coming.
Oh yeah, and it's different context this time because they're like making it spooky.
So let's talk about this event.
Let us.
This would be the first time we get M3, M3 Pro, and M3 Max in the same day. They've never done that.
Oh, yeah. Well, remember how when we were when I said, what if it's an hour event or whatever, we were like wondering what could they talk about for an hour? I guess
That's an hour.
Yeah, I guess that.
Because they're going to start with M1, be like 3 nanometer.
Yeah.
This is what it's allowed us to achieve. Then they're going to be like, all right, we've got a new MacBook Pro with M3 Pro. And then they're going to be like, and for the pros, I mean, for sure. It's on the A7. For it to be on the mobile phone chip and not on the Mac chip. And I'm speculating, I think it could be a really big GPU boost for the Mac.
Am I getting a fucking MacBook Pro?
I mean, I've tried to tell you this for years. The problem in the situation that we're in is if you look behind me.
Yep.
My little friend back here, my friend is the M2 Ultra that I just bought 3 months ago. Mm-hmm. And you bought yours as well.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. Are we loyal Mac Studio boys?
I mean, if it's slower, I don't think it's going to be faster overall than the M2 Ultra, but M3, I mean, I don't know, 3 nanometers for the computer chip.
But if it was just a little bit faster, would you really like switch to that over just a little bit? Sam, what is wrong with you? Why don't you just wait for the next Mac Studio?
Every second counts for
no, it
creation.
Fucking does.
When you're in Australia, dropping a phone to be first in the world,
how often
every
do you do
second
that?
of export counts, and
how
I stand
often
by
do you do that.
Once a year.
Okay.
And then there's WWDC. Remember, I was editing all day in my hotel room before a little eventy. That every second counts for that export time. And I'm happy I had the M2 Max for that. And I mean, yeah, I'm copying this for sure on day one. I'm so excited for what it can do for video. I'm copping. You never heard that?
I'm going to fireman it.
That's the most boomer joke you've ever made. Holy shit, everybody.
I'm 30 now. What do you expect?
So are you going to get a M3 MacBook Pro?
No, dog. I am a loyal boy. I don't need, if they surprise us and gave us another Mac Studio, I'd probably suck it up and buy that.
I don't think they're going to give us a Mac Studio.
I love my desktop machine. I'm only looking to replace that with new versions when it comes out.
I mean, I agree. Listen, it would have to be faster in a meaningful way. If it's like 1% faster, I wouldn't do it. Just because
I don't believe you.
Good. No, you're right.
I think you would.
If it was 1% faster, I'd be like,
well, every second counts when you're in Australia because the world's upside down over there or whatever.
I mean, so yeah, we're hearing new MacBook Pros, which is crazy because, John, could you tell the people the last time the MacBook Pros got updated?
8 years ago.
What if you changed that years to months?
8 years ago.
So it was 8 months ago that we saw the last MacBook Pro update. Which is
but
pretty crazy.
These would release next month, right? Like early, probably.
Gurman says they are coming, quote, imminently.
But that could...
So it's going to be event order right now on Apple.com. That's what it's going to be. They're coming November 8th, according to Mac Rumors.
No, well, that's not right away.
I'm saying order right away.
Okay.
Like, they're not going to do a pre-orders for the new Mac.
Yeah.
Start.
Oh, man.
I mean, but there's something else that I think might itch your scratch.
Okay, itch it, daddy.
New 24-inch iMac.
Yeah, I mean...
Or have you fallen out of love with your boy? Mr. I'm a loyalist to my desktop.
I'm not falling out of love with it. It just needs a little more. But I think we are in a time period where the iMac is just not for us until there's an iMac Pro of some sort, if that ever happens, or a 32-inch one. I think that is the MacBook Air of desktop Macs. And it's just not for us, and we can enjoy it for other people. It's a beautiful machine. It is great for most households. Great for like a kid's room. It's a perfect machine, just not like, I mean, the M1 version was so good that I edited Front Page Tech on it for a whole year. Like I did the whole YouTube thing. Yeah, we did Genius Bar on it for a whole year. But you do like, you need a little bit more. You can if you need to, but. Yeah. Too bad that 32-inch one isn't going to be a thing until, like, I don't know. Did I see 2025 or 2027? Like something crazy?
2024 or 2025, he says.
Oh. Like, I would be genuinely surprised, and like a 32-inch iMac announcement is like close to impulse buy territory for me. Like, there's certain things that they could say that I would not even think and just buy.
They're not going to put the Ultra in it, though.
But I want it. Like, even if I don't use it, I just want to look at it. Like, the 24-inch iMac is pretty, but it is so... I work on 34-inch monitor, I think it is. I don't know what it is. But when you look at the 24-inch iMac, it almost looks like a toy. It's so small. Yeah. A 32-inch iMac, though, giving me that pretty machine, but big. And hey, we'll finally have those color matching braided cables that we thought were iPhone 15 cables.
Yeah.
Are you gonna buy it?
I might try it out just to see how good, because I think they're gonna put M3 and maybe M3 Pro in this iMac, for sure M3. But I mean, I'd be interesting. Gurman says the stand's a little bit different, apparently similar colors to what we have currently.
Not a complaint there.
Yeah, I mean, his colors are great.
What did you say at first? An improved stand?
He said they updated this internals of the stand. That was like a specific thing he mentioned.
Huh. What was wrong with the stand? Yeah. Other than you couldn't really adjust it, other than going tilting.
But yeah, maybe it'd be like tilt and height adjust.
Dude, if you could height it, oh my God. Apple, please. Come on, man. Don't fuck with me.
And I am personally hoping for a new Pro Display XDR.
You know what?
32-inch, updated mini LED back zoning, 120 hertz.
Do you think they would do that for a MacBook event, though? Because that's kind of what this is. Like, that's a Mac Studio thing. Or maybe,
I know.
Or maybe not a Mac Studio. Maybe more Mac Pro.
But it hasn't been updated since 2019.
Yeah, but it's a display. Like, displays take much longer to go out of style, you know?
And, like, listen, it's not like it, like, has aged at all. It looks great. I just want it to be 120 hertz. Mm-hmm. That's all I want. And if honest to God, if the Mac Studio was 27 inches but 120 hertz, I think I would honestly get that instead of the Pro Display. Because, like, I love my baby, right? Mm-hmm. I was actually like doing inventory for moving, and I was like, oh, I forgot this thing's like expensive.
Yeah,
it's really good. It's really good. I got a pretty good deal on it. I got a few $100 off when I bought it a few years ago. I got the stand for a couple $100 off because I think I bought it used maybe. And like honestly, yeah, I really like it. That's my crazy guess that we could see. That's like a complete surprise.
I don't think so though. I would love to. I would love that.
I know.
I might buy that if they announce it.
I'm just thinking, like, we had heard rumors on and off that Apple was working on it, and
yeah, that's been a mess.
I don't disagree with you that it would be a Mac Pro, Mac Studio type thing, but
it just feels like.
But wait, no, it would be a Mac Pro thing because Apple has.
That's what I'm saying because the Studio Display,
yeah.
But the Studio Display is. I don't think the Studio Display accurately matches the same demographic as the Mac Studio. I don't think the Studio Display is in the same category. I mean, they think it is, and they're selling it that way, I feel like, and it shares the name. But the Mac Studio is like upper tier. Well, at least the way we buy it is upper tier.
Yeah, I mean, you can get one for $2,000.
Yeah, that's true.
That Studio Display out the door for $34. But still, the iMac was like $19.99 for a 27-inch back in the day.
Bro, what a great fucking
for a
computer.
5K panel. Yeah, honest to God, like if you don't mind Intel, the 27-inch 5K is like. I mean, there's a reason Apple used the same panel again since 2013.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like we're upset about the Pro Display XDR not being updated as much, but I mean, they do the same thing, and displays just don't age like other stuff does, especially when they go all out on a display to sort of future-proof it for a few years.
You think we also see a new M3 Mac Mini, M3 13-inch MacBook Pro?
Not sure about the Mac Mini, though. That would be really nice.
Because they also they updated the Mac Mini this year at the same time. That was actually, I actually, what I'm on right now is the M2 Pro Mac Mini. And looking back, I'm kind of like, why did I buy the M2 Pro? I go on a Zoom call once a week with you. Like, why didn't I just buy the M2? But there was part of me that's
because
like,
you're Sam.
M2 Pro.
Is probably the answer there.
But yeah, like I use this Mac Mini. It's my podcast setup. I specifically use it to podcast through a Mac because I absolutely hate podcasting on Windows because Windows is dog shit.
Nightmare, yeah.
Yeah, nightmare is the light word for it.
Could you ever go back to Windows?
No.
Like I don't even consider it a viable platform anymore. Sorry, everybody else, but
I literally go on, I play Call of Duty. It's great for gaming. Props for props, dudes. This is a great gaming platform. But I do not understand how the world runs on PC.
Because cheap. You can buy a lot of it in bulk.
Yeah, but they're so bad. My company, actually, speaking about my company, why don't we go to today's first sponsor? Hey, how are you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm great. Why? I'm so great.
Nothing. I just wanted to know if you were enjoying your last episode. Yeah, you're being replaced because LinkedIn Jobs sponsored this episode of the Genius Bar.
Sam! Why I gotta find out during an ad read?
I'm sorry, but that's what they paid me for.
We talked for like a half hour
Guys,
before the show.
Listen,
you could have told me then.
I've been running this podcast for well over 2 years now, and sometimes you hire somebody and you want to be 100% certain that they are the best qualified candidate. And as it turned out, I didn't use LinkedIn Jobs when I found Mr. Processor. And now I have been looking at great qualified candidates to find the right people for my team to replace John faster and for free. I mean, I know John runs his own business too.
Well, you know what's really cool about LinkedIn Jobs is even though, sorry, I'm getting emotional, even though you've let me go from Genius Bar, just the same way you could find hires, I could also go on and I could hope to be hired by a different podcast. Is the Mac Rumors podcast hiring?
We'll see, guys. They've got simple
on
tools.
LinkedIn Jobs?
I mean, dude, with the screening questions making it easy to focus on candidates with just the right skills and experience, I think it'd be pretty easy to find you and quickly prioritize if you're right. You know, maybe you would be right for the Mac Rumors podcast, but not right for Genius Bar. And that's what LinkedIn Jobs allows me to do, John, because guess what? It's why small businesses rate LinkedIn Jobs, businesses like mine, #1 in delivering quality hires.
So that's what happened? You didn't use LinkedIn Jobs, and that's how you ended up with me, a non-quality hire. But if you go to linkedin.com/Genius Bar, you could post your job listing for free right now.
Yeah. Right now. Now, terms and conditions apply, and we love those, right? But
we
it's
love
not easy,
terms
guys.
and conditions.
You post your job for free at linkedin.com/Genius Bar. That's linkedin.com/Genius Bar to post your job for free. They'll help you find the qualified candidates you want to talk to faster.
Man, I would say that linkedin.com/Genius Bar is my link, but I don't think it's my link anymore because
No, you've been let go.
I've been let go.
All right,
that's a nice way to put it, but I was fired today, and that's what really happened. You go ahead, close the ad read, Sam. I'm gone, I guess.
Bye, guys. All right, please go to LinkedIn Jobs. Hire this man. He's not doing well.
40 minutes in, going to the first sponsor. Let's go.
40 minutes in?
34 minutes. Let's say, here's the sponsor.
We've been going for like 15 minutes, my guy.
We have? Why does the recording say 34?
Because we did ads.
It did not take us 15 minutes to do ads.
Yes, it did.
Absolutely not. I disagree.
It did. Anyway, we're back. Anyway, for fuck's sake, we're back.
Welcome back to Genius Bar.
Wouldn't it be great?
That's a lot of noise happening. Okay.
So do you think we're getting anything else? We've talked about MacBook Pros, which that's really exciting. I think that adds a lot of hype by itself. We know iMac's coming. It's time.
This is one of those events where I'm strangely more excited for the event than the products. I'm just excited to see what they're going to do with a Halloween spooky event.
Dude.
Please be spooky. Tim Cook, if you're not dressed up, I swear to Christ.
I feel like they got to have Craig in a costume or something.
Oh, yeah. But Craig ain't, well.
He's sometimes in like Craig. Mac software stuff. I don't know. I don't know. There's just something about it being at night. I mean, dude, it's going to be weird. So it's 7 p.m. our time because we're still in Central Time Zone.
Yeah.
8 p.m. Eastern.
5 p.m.
6 p.m. Mountain, because nobody actually lives there. It's a fake time zone. And then 5 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
But it's going to be weird. Like, the event's going to end at 8 to 8:15. And then we have to start making videos then. Like, usually I start making videos at 2 p.m.
Like, are we going to publish at like 2 a.m.? Are we going to commit to that, or are we going to wait till the next day?
You know me. I publish no holds bar.
Okay, I might also do that.
I mean, I'm gonna do my classic, like, I hate calling it this, but keynote recap.
Yeah.
And dude, it's so funny, like, and I'm so grateful for now, because it's just so wild. Like, do you ever look back at old videos that you used to make that would get like 600 views?
They still get that.
That's not true. Like, dude, I remember, if we go back on my channel, I just want to pull this up to give anybody that's struggling out there hope. iPhone 5C overview, iUpdate OS. Dude, 493 views. We don't have to play the audio, but Yikes. I did this. I got 13 likes. This was uploaded just over a decade ago, almost to the day. And I literally voiced over. And fun fact about this video that I've never said, because I used Apple's content, they copyright struck me and demonetized me.
Oh, Jesus.
So because I used this video to make it look pretty like every other YouTuber, I guess they didn't like, I mean, to be fair, I did just kind of play all of it, but I was talking over it. So technically it is fair use because I am commentating on it. I'm not literally just playing their video. If this was to go to court, technically.
Do you think that's transformative enough? Not for people that don't have
I'm providing
ears.
news commentary. Well, I would say so. Maybe I would need to be on screen to be fully enforceable. But my point is, I was 5 months into my YouTube career at this point. I obviously didn't know what I was doing. But, oh, wait, did I just play the video?
You did.
What?
Oh, my God. Now that we're playing the audio, he legit did just upload Apple. Oh, my God.
Wait.
Sam.
Why did I do that? No, I didn't.
Are you at least in the...
Dude.
Oh, my God, Sam.
I don't remember this. Dude, that just shows you how my, 14-year-old brain, I was like, Apple, the man is coming down on me. They don't want me to win. Also me.
Yeah, for audio listeners and everybody, he legit just played the video. Just the audio and video of Apple's content. Like, there's no Sam in this. I haven't heard Sam yet.
The first 4.5 minutes are me playing Apple's video, and then it goes back to me.
Goes back? There you are. Is that your voice? Are you faking that voice?
Dude.
Why are you talking like Burger King foot lettuce?
That's what I sounded like. It's also, dude, it's wild to look back. But just so everybody knows, 10 years ago, I was literally getting 400 views a video.
Dude, yeah, I would say 5 years ago. That's what. Maybe not 5.
But just so everybody knows, it wasn't like, oh, look at that guy. Overnight, he'd just be buying Pro Display XDR and get iPhone 15.
The long way
Dude,
around.
We've been in the trench. We've been trenched up.
That is an old inside joke that no one will know but Sam and I and Luke maybe.
That was so bad. Yeah, I mean, I'm psyched. Did you see that Apple is inviting some people to a private viewing in New York?
Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah, Mark Gurman put it on X. So
okay. Well, if Mark Gurman said it,
yeah, I don't know. That's where I heard it from. I don't know where you heard it from, but that's definitely where I heard it from.
We heard it from a friend.
No. Unless there's something I missed.
Okay. Disregard.
All right. I'm just talking about Exter, my favorite web video site.
Hey, did you pay your dollar yet? Your $1 a year? Are we paying $1 a year yet? Has it happened?
They didn't ask me to. Also, do your eyes hurt? My eyes kind of hurt. I've never really looked at a screen with
my
them
eyes
off.
are just since my glasses aren't helping me focus on one specific thing, my eyes are just looking at everything. It's like
at once. I kind of feel like if a googly eye was real.
I feel like I can see everything all at the same time.
Everything Everywhere All at Once. Did you see that film?
Yeah, that was an insane movie.
It's a good movie.
Dude,
Really good movie.
So I had to watch it twice because the first time I watched it in theaters, I fell asleep. That's the only movie that I've ever fallen asleep to, like during, like in the theater. And I don't know why it happened. I think I was just tired that day. But that movie might be the worst movie to fall asleep to because I would wake up and I'd be like, what is happening? And then just go back under and then wake up and go, what is that? Where am I? And then go under.
They're in like the galaxy, different dimension. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, okay. So that's the, I mean, what?
You know what we're not getting at this event? AirPod Mac.
Or new iPad mini.
They say this event is for Macs, but it ain't for AirPods Max. I tell you that much.
John, I have to say something.
What?
iPad mini is kind of sick.
I'm gonna fucking...
Dude, I've been using it as like my HDMI monitor when I'm filming, and it's like the perfect size. It's so cute.
I don't want to hear this fucking nonsense.
And it's like, it's kind of like, I kind of get it now. I kind of get the hype of the iPad mini because
why did it do this?
I had never had a use case for the iPad mini, but like now I do, and it's kind of good. It's I said this last week. It's an app called Orion. It's made by one of my favorite devs. Basically, it turns your iPad into a monitor. So like if you do the demo, it basically like you can literally with a USB-C dongle plug any HDMI device in, and essentially with no lag or pretty. I mean, there's a few milliseconds delay, but very low. You can literally mirror all the content. So I've been using this next to my camera as a HDMI monitor. And it's really good. Like, I don't know. It's literally just like a little TV basically. And damn if it isn't pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with it, and I've actually been using it. So my favorite part though is when I get to use it and
Is this a bit, Sam?
It's like it was supposed to be a bit when I planned it a week ago. Mm-hmm. But I've been like unironically kind of enjoying it.
Do you know how much shit I have taken from you about that little machine?
Like, I
have taken more shit about that single machine in more states than a human should ever have to.
But like you never said use it as an HDMI monitor. That was the missing piece.
I actually said the opposite. I said you should never use it for work.
Look at that. I might have a screenshot of what it looks like when I'm recording. I can't remember if I screenshotted. iOS 17.1's installing. We'll just do that real quick. But I gotta be honest, man. It's kind of sick.
I don't even know, like, I want to take a bath with my toaster.
I don't think you can say that.
I hate you sometimes. You make me tired. You were going to sell it. I gifted that to you for your birthday, like 2 years ago, and you've tried to sell it a handful of times. And now you're going to sit on this podcast, the same show that you have used as a platform to spew your hate. And now...
But I want to show you what it looks like in
you're doing
action.
right now is the equivalent of CNN going on the news today and going, you know what? Actually, Trump is great. Let's talk all about Trump today. You know, I thought he was bad, but if you ever used him as an HDMI monitor, it's pretty great.
I want to show you.
What the fuck?
Hold on. I gotta turn off the volume. I want to show you.
What is happening?
We've got B cam right now. I want to show you.
Okay, hang on. I need to do some. What happened?
Wait, it just failed. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. It's working, right?
It looks like it.
Okay.
How do I stop this guest from talking?
Okay, so I cannot hear you at all. Oh wait, I can if I turn up my thing. Now can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me show you what the setup looks like. Basically, you go over here. I got this nifty little stand, and next to my camera, I have my iPad.
Oh, we're
So when
losing.
I'm recording, I get to see the preview.
First of all, the audio for this is a nightmare. I just want you to know that.
Well, I did this for you, baby.
I don't know where you're coming out of, but it's very delayed. But that does look pretty nifty.
It's pretty cool. Okay, I'll turn it off now. We can go back.
Wait, Sam.
What?
You-
Wait, I can go anywhere, dude.
Where are we going?
I don't know. You want to see what's on my list for today?
Yeah, what?
Well, this was yesterday.
Did you
Record
write that
event.
with your penis? Why is the handwriting so bad? Did you tape a marker to your penis and write that way?
When you were being raised, did your mom say to talk to people like that are friends, or like were you taught differently?
I think that's the problem. She left me, and I became feral.
Oh yeah, these are all my things. Is there any? Yeah, I gotta. Oh, this is all
Record.
the stuff that I'm about to sell. This is my house, by the way.
Oh, you did, dude. It looks like you were doing stuff and then got bad news. Like your house, you were just clearly in the middle of doing something.
Oh, I've been meaning to tell you this, and I completely forgot. We owe back taxes on Genius. And I got this letter from my state.
Should we show this?
It's going to be sent to collections because we're so late, and I don't know what to do about it.
Should we show this? I feel like
no. You should probably blur all of this.
Okay. Oh,
but I just want you to know that's been sitting on my counter for a few months now, and I don't know what to do.
I love running a business. Oh, I love it.
They say we owe like $900, and I say,
"Oh,
that doesn't sound right to me." So I just left it there.
Anyway, is that the bad news that made you stop in the middle of the dishes?
Yeah. Is there anything else interesting to show? I don't know. Wait, why am I doing a house tour?
Oh, and we're back. We're back, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna cut back to you. He's back. Wow.
Sorry, I really got off the rails there.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So you're using the iPad Mini as a monitor?
Yeah.
For the camera?
For the camera.
Question.
Okay.
Why don't you use a Ninja 5 or something?
Because I already have the iPad Mini, and it allows me. I don't use the iPad Mini for anything else, so it allows me to just plug it in.
But the Ninja 5 lets you record in ProRes.
Yeah, but
I'm not even kidding. For anyone doing a YouTube,
what is this thing?
Whatever the hell.
Ninja 5.
Out of all the upgrades I've ever done, new cameras, new lenses, new lights, the Ninja 5 is one of the greatest upgrades I've ever made.
So what is it? What does it do?
Okay, so one, it allows you to record in ProRes, which is great by itself. Instead of H.264, ProRes is just a superior codec, and it runs much smoother, and it edits much smoother. It's just so much better. But you can record in 422 ProRes, 10-bit color depth, and it is insane. That one thing, and I think it was Viper. You know Viper. He was tweeting about why do people do this? Why do people record in ProRes? And I sent him a link of Front Page Tech recorded in H.264 on my Sony, and then Front Page Tech recorded from the Sony into the Ninja 5 recorded in 422 ProRes, and his mind was blown. The color data is just immensely superior.
Well, how big is it though?
The files, you mean?
No, the size of the monitor thing.
5 inches, I think.
See, that's smaller than my iPad Mini.
Okay, but it also records. I mean, you could get a bigger one.
But then I got to get a separate. I really just invested
That's where I record onto Kevin.
What happened to the other one?
I lost him. Fred.
Yeah.
I lost Fred. Fred
That's
is
very, very
MIA.
sad.
He's missing in action.
How much are these?
Yes, there are a lot.
Well, that's the problem.
It's like $500, maybe.
Oh, okay, that's somewhat realistic for a piece of film gear. But what's
the SSDs,
Shinobi?
and then you can buy that's a 7-inch one. You can buy almost whatever SSD.
24-inch monitor. Holy shit!
Like, one of the best upgrades I've ever made. Never regretted.
So yeah, Ninja is 5 ends. Ninja Ultra, I don't care about HDR. Wait, what else does it do? So you just have the standard like low end Ninja?
Yeah.
What if I get the Shogun? Go bigger.
That's 7 inches as well, I believe.
Okay, so it's $1,000. The new one, ooh.
These things are great.
It looks like they're for the camera though. I don't want it on the camera.
No, I don't have mine on the camera.
Next to the camera. Ooh, brand new.
I have
OS.
mine like 5 feet away from the camera.
My eye hurts.
Because you're not wearing glasses?
I think it's very hard to read.
You look like you just woke up.
I feel like
How come you without glasses just constantly looks like you just woke up?
What do you think of the no glasses look? Will should I do it? Am I scary? I've been told I look like a serial killer without glasses before.
Without glasses, you don't look like a serial killer. You look like a nice boy. I'm very used to seeing you in glasses. Like I feel like I like glasses on me better than no glasses.
See, I feel like
what a great Apple podcast.
I feel like I look ugly with glasses.
Maybe if you hold them too far away from your face and it makes your eyes real big.
Yeah, maybe.
Look
what I got here.
We didn't talk about AirPods Max.
I know, but I just want to show you what I got here.
Oh, I gotta pick mine up from the ups. Mine is. Oh my god! I just forgot.
John, you also didn't give your trade-in phone back. That you or T-Mobile's waiting on the trade-in that they gave you like the free iPhone 15 for, and you haven't traded.
They didn't give me a free one. I got just like $500 off or something.
That's a lot of monies.
Yep, and if I don't give this back, they'll charge my card. I don't know when.
But it will happen.
We'll find out.
Day.
Sorry,
I cut you
But you know
off.
what? This gold's a pretty good color. I talked a lot of shit. But in the right light, like not this light, clearly. But when I face it towards me, I wish I could make the camera face towards me. When I face it towards me, it's good light. It looks very, very warm and nice.
Do not miss it. It
also feels like I'm holding a knife. The sharp edges are terrible.
So,
why are you sighing?
I miss the old design.
Oh, fuck. Get out of here, dude. Do I have to wait 2 years before you're like, so the iPhone 15 design, pretty sick?
So here's the thing. The 15 design functionally is better because it feels good in your hand.
It's getting dark.
But the problem is, number one, durability is worse. And number two, I picked up my 14 Pro stainless steel the other day. It feels so much more premium.
Stop it, Sam. Like,
John,
literally stop it.
I guarantee if you ran a blind test.
I'm holding both.
I'm telling you, if you ran a blind test and you had someone take a 14 Pro with the weight and the shiny, and even if they had a blindfold
with the weight
on,
and the shiny,
they would be like, oh, this one's better. This one's more premium.
I don't know, Sam. I don't know
the
about
weight.
that,
The weight
homie.
makes it feel cheap. Now, don't get me wrong. This gray color I stand by. Oh, it's good.
I don't know about all that, buddy.
The natural titanium is really good, dude. And
Like,
I will say my battery life is
shiny sides are
stabilized. It's okay. My battery life has been survivable.
The shiny sides in pictures and stuff looks incredible. Like, look at that. One is shiny and one is not.
Yeah, see, the shiny looks better. The shiny looks way better.
I don't know about that. Now you really got me thinking. You really got me Why are you calling me? What the fuck is this shit? X video? I update?
Answer, bro.
Access my microphone. Access my camera. Hey,
Is this any
bitch.
good? Whoa, why does this actually look like good?
There's Sam, everybody.
Look, there's John and his camera.
Hello.
So this is the new X video. Wait, why does this actually look like good?
Latency seems good.
Yeah,
Quality
what?
seems good.
This is the new Twitter X video thing that just launched. I just got a notification, so I thought I would test it.
Huh. Wow,
Alrighty.
tested in real time. What a great show for audio listeners, I tell you what. For audio
Okay, bye.
listeners, it was pretty good. You should try it if you got it.
Sorry, I've been all over the place. I'm going to let you lead the
That's
rest
what
of
I'm
the
saying.
show.
Without our glasses, we don't know where to look. We don't know where to steer this thing.
I don't know what to do. I'm so scared.
I've been trying to talk about AirPods Max. We officially have to wait a whole other year for these things. For AirPods Max with USB-C. Like, this actually makes me angry. It makes me angry that they made a transition to USB-C on their main product without being prepared for the rest of them to follow. That makes me so angry.
The people are mad too. Listen to them.
Listen to all the people. The people are so upset, Tim.
New report from Bloomberg's Mark Gurman. Apple plans AirPods overhaul with new low and high-end models USB-C headphones.
We're also getting redesigned AirPods Pro at some point.
In 2025. But yeah, he
says
right here, and I have a story about this as well. He says, basically, the new version of AirPods Max is coming next year around the end.
Next year around the end. That is not what I want.
Because here's the problem, John. You might notice. John, do you notice anything different about me other than the glasses today?
Oh, yeah, you're not wearing... Oh, man, you're wearing Beats. You're wearing the shitty plastic Beats.
Well, they're not shitty, but you want to know why I'm wearing these?
Why?
Because I'm currently boycotting AirPods Max.
You're boycotting.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you boycotting? Who are you boycotting for? What's the agenda
Because I took
here?
them to the Apple store to get my headband fixed because it's actually hurting my head because of how fucked it is.
Dude,
by the way,
your headband looks really bad.
It looks real bad,
It's so
dude.
saggy, dude.
So this
looks
is
like a pair of old milkers.
Dude, it's like actually been hurting my head. I took it to the Apple store, dude.
Okay. Did they tell you to go fuck yourself?
They want $300 to replace the headband.
Get out of here, homie. No, they don't. No, you're making this up. It's a bit. It's funny.
I was just there at 1:35 p.m. today. He goes.
They want almost the whole cost for a headband.
He said they don't replace just the headband, so it's essentially I'll get an entirely new pair of AirPods. And I was like, no, I don't want a new pair of AirPods. I just want this part new. All I want is this headband to be replaced. He's like, I can check with somebody else, but like I'm pretty. And he comes back, and he was really nice. It's just. So I think
terrible.
I think I am going to buy a new pair of AirPods Max.
No, not a USB. Not before next year.
Dude, I can't go another year. I can't go another year with this headband.
What about the aftermarket Amazon one you were using? What happened to that?
Well, I popped it out because I didn't want to bring it in, but it's really, maybe if I put it underneath, do you think it's supposed to go underneath?
I mean, at this point, that thing is in such bad shape, it doesn't matter whether you put anything on top of it or underneath it.
The point is, these are $500 headphones, man. And Apple clearly...
Like, how long would you say that lasted in its original condition?
Just shy of 2 years. If I had to put a number on it.
I feel like it didn't even last 2 years, dude. You've had that headband in there, that aftermarket headband in there for a long time. No, not that long.
It's been deflated for a long time, and it hurt my head, and I decided to take action a couple months ago. No, it doesn't even fit underneath.
Oh, man. Apple, oh, fuck.
And by the way, people have asked about what this is. I literally just Googled, AirPods Max headband insert thing, and it's the first result.
Insert
that has
thing.
Little grooves. But my problem is I love these headphones. I literally use them every day. But it's gotten to the point where there's nothing there.
If you get a new pair, you're not going to get that color, right? You'll get a color that's better.
I think I kind of like how clean the white look. But then
I don't. That's the problem. I don't trust it. Look at that material. It's all gross.
No. I know it's going to break down again. I'm only doing this because I like the headphones so much.
You're literally only trying to buy time till the end of 2024.
Do I pay $300? It's less than $500.
You're right. Yeah, that's less than $500.
But like, that's insane. If anybody out there at the Apple Store knows a way, so let's just say this. I don't care what you got to do if you got to cut some ear off of somebody to get me a headband. I'll pay up to $150. Just throwing that out there. Ear could still be attached.
You're drawing the line at $150 though.
I would pay $150 for a new fucking headband. Yeah, I would.
Sounds, but like a second ago, it sounded like you're willing to pay $300.
Oh, no, I am. That's if nobody offers me a way to get a headband.
Okay.
But I feel like there's somebody at Apple. Also, wait. Wait.
What?
There should be an Apple replacement program for the headband.
Because it's so shitty?
Yeah, it's not my fault. And this is not a me thing. This has happened to a lot of people. I actually made a video about this a couple months ago.
Yeah, but I don't think there's enough people being vocal about it for there to be a repair program.
Mark Gurman said that it's happened to his.
Wow, Mark Gurman said that to his egghead. Maybe it's just you guys, the egghead people. Because mine's
You're such
fine.
a bully.
You featured my...
No, you got yours less than a year ago.
You bought them, first of all.
That I bought them for you, and you don't wear them that much.
I wear them all the time.
When's the last time you wore them?
Because
Where's the last time you wore them, bitch?
On the plane.
Which plane? I need a tail number. Did you really bring them on the trip with you?
Yes, I love the AirPods Max. If I have to plug them in, I don't want to use them. That's not what they're for.
AirPods Max that I got you.
I love them. I love them. I screen all my videos on AirPods Max. I use them all the time. I love AirPods Max. I don't love having to plug them in. We're past that. My life has moved past having to plug stuff in. This is all it does. It just is always plugged in. I never have to charge them. And
that's
just
nice.
For the podcast, I sit down, put them on. They never leave this spot. My AirPods Max, they go everywhere, baby, because they are superior.
Yeah, it kills me to wait another year for AirPods Max. I would be so happy if Apple just was like, this event, USB-C version of AirPods Max. No, nothing else. Just like AirPods Pro 2. Just like they did with AirPods Pro 2.
Maybe that's why it's scary, because we thought there was going to be Max and they teased Max, but there's no Max. And it's just AirPods Max wearing a Max as a Halloween costume. That was a mess to say.
Really funny. Let's see if there are. So let's just see if there are delays on the current iMac. If I just want a little iMac guy. Let's say I want
a pretty computer. I don't know why, but this is so nostalgic already for me.
Oh yeah, November. So yeah, this is definitely getting updated. So now let's see if I want new AirPods Max. Are there any shipping delays on AirPods Max? Please, God. I don't want to have to buy these.
No. Tomorrow. Today and tomorrow.
Let's
Black
see.
or hot though.
This is not looking good. The green
or you could get blue and match me.
No, I would get either black or white. These are kind of cool.
Hang on. While we're talking about this makes me want to go grab mine.
Should I get the pink? Because they kind of look red. No, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, guys. What should I do? Let me know in the comments. Should I get a new pair? Oh, they all ship They all ship pretty quick. That's really sad. How are they not updating these? What about if I click this? No, they're not delayed at all.
All right, he back.
I don't know what to do.
I found my glasses.
Wait, actually?
No. But I did find my AirPods Max. Look at how much life is still in my headband.
Yeah, I actually used your B-roll in my video.
Yeah, that's how much life there was that I got featured in your video. Is it going to focus? Yeah, good focusing, Sony. God damn.
That looks good. And they look... The other thing is, they are such a good design. They just look
really are.
Sick. And here's the thing. If you're looking to save money, the new Beats Studio Pros, the transparency mode is not very good. But, sound quality, lightness, I like these. These, they're pretty good
have to like
for the
them,
price. I don't have to like them.
Samantha.
Don't call me that. But that's not why. Just because I've worked with Beats and was in one Beats ad. Like,
at the end.
At the end. And the beginning. Yeah.
The beginning and the end. It starts and ends. Beats start and end with Sam. Sam, you know what I hate about you?
So many things.
Like
tell me one.
I hate this the most though. Your sleep routine is so outdated. It's like you are a caveman living in modern times. And then I was like, should I really be mad at Sam? Because I feel like most of our audiences, you're all living like cavemen. You're all outdated. Your sleep method, your sleep routines are outdated. And that's why today's episode is sponsored by the Hatch Restore 2, everybody.
Let's go, baby.
Yay!
Guys, listen, you've got the best Wi-Fi. You've got smart lights in every room. You've got a fitness watch. You've got a John Prosser at home, right?
That's right.
You don't have the Hatch Restore True. Biohacking doesn't mean crazy disruptive changes to your body and lifestyle. It means making incremental changes to figure out how to be your best self. John, the Hatch Restore 2. It's your bedside sleep guide engineered to help you build more restful routines and natural sleep habits. It's their all-in-one dream machine. It's a sophisticated sound thing, light, and alarm clock, a seamless blend of innovation and functionality, beautifully designed for your bedside table. And I must say, she's pretty. All right, the Hatch is like one of those things that doesn't look like tech. It is tech.
She pretty though.
She pretty. She got a fatty on her, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Well, instead of just saying she pretty, I will tell you, good rest allows you to be the best version of yourself, Sam. Which is why She Pretty, the Restore 2, was engineered to help you form healthy sleep habits, not for now, not for today, not for tomorrow, but for life. Your Hatch teaches your body when it's time to sleep and when it's time to rise with the light and sound cues. It coaches you through meditations and mindfulness exercises that transform the time before and after sleep into restful rituals. Right now, Hatch is offering you, our listeners, $20 off your purchase of the Hatch Restore 2 and free shipping if you use my link, hatch.co. That's hatch.co/genius. Sleep deeply and wake gently with the Restore 2. That's my link, hatch.co/genius, to get $20 off and free shipping.
And guys, if you go to hatch.co/genius, which is my link, you get $20 off and free shipping.
That sounds like my link, though.
It's a pretty good deal.
Okay. Thank you,
Thanks, Hatch. You know what I love, though, brother?
What do you love, brother?
USB-C on the iPhone.
This is great.
It's so good.
Wait, pick your phone up.
What? Oh, my case? What case?
Tell me that you don't have a nothing-themed case on your iPhone after weeks of shitting on nothing phones and Carl Pay.
This is my favorite case currently because
it's a collab with Casetify sponsor. Yeah. Why is it on your iPhone, dude? This is as bad as Android users installing like an iOS theme pack on their phone. What are you doing?
The best case for the iPhone. It's my favorite case for the iPhone. They've also, Casetify.
The nothing-themed Casetify case is your favorite case for your iPhone.
I want
a case that physically makes your phone look like another phone is your favorite case.
Well, it feels good, and I think it looks pretty good. It matches the titanium pretty good.
Why don't you just buy a nothing phone?
Because it's not an iPhone.
Neither's that anymore.
After what I've done to it. What case do you rock on your phone?
Nothing currently.
Didn't you work with Casetify on cases?
Yeah, but I don't. This is a known fact. I don't like cases on my phone. Unless I'm traveling, in which case I'll put an Ultra Bounce on it. But I'm not. I'm done traveling, and I'm using this.
Nah, I mean, every once in a while I'll pop it off, but no, I enjoy it. I mean, look at the reflections and stuff. What I appreciate about Casetify is their attention to detail. That's kind of cool. It's not an ad, by the way, but they sent it to me.
It's a little bit. I guess anytime we show a sponsor, it is a little bit of an ad.
Okay, yes, but there is no money in exchange. I don't get a kickback for talking about this. They sent me this for free, so I got an $80 case.
You don't get a good phone case either, apparently.
No, this is a good. The Nothing phone case is better than anything Nothing has put out.
You don't see the issue here?
I don't see the
Somebody
issue.
in the comments will spell it out for you, and you won't read it. But
okay, how long have we been going?
We've been going for an hour and 6 minutes. An hour and 6 minutes.
What else is there to talk about? What else is on your mind, buddy?
Well, we have notes for this purpose.
No.
And we've used them all.
What else?
This was an emergency episode, and we only had 2 ads, so it doesn't have to be too crazy.
I know. I'm just like, is there anything else at the event to think about? I'm sure Vision Pro will get a mention.
Oh my God. No, I don't think so.
They mentioned it at the last event. I bet it's going to be.
No, but they had that was their big event of the year. That's their iPhone event. This is just a quick in and out, just the tip sort of event.
No.
Tim
feel
Cook
like
is just going to put his little tip in.
They're going to mention Vision Pro. It's too big of a product. They do not want people to forget about it. Okay, so if actually this is interesting. The public perception of Vision Pro is super fascinating. I had some friends come visit me last week.
Okay, are you going to say the public perception based off of 3 or 4 of your friends?
I'm saying it off of someone who is pretty online and connected to like what Apple does, but they're not like a techie, but they're
so
into
now
tech.
Now it's not just friends. Now it's one person.
My point
the general public perception based off of this one person.
This
now that
person,
we're caught up.
My friend Brian came over. Okay. Brian Shoup, I don't know if you know him.
What a good guy. He sounds familiar.
Yay. Does he listen to Genius Bar?
Yeah, sometimes. He can't stand me.
I'd let him go. Anyway, Brian was like, oh, by the way, before I leave, I really want to try out the Apple headset. And I was like, what? And he was like, yo, I know you, like, you're Mr. Apple. I would love to. Like,
I know you have it.
Yeah, he was like, if you're cool. I was like, yeah, if I had it, you could try it, but it doesn't come out. He goes, what? I'm like, dude, it doesn't come out until next year. And he was literally shocked. He's like, wait, then why did they like do this big event and like talk about it and let people try it? And I was like, that's my question too, because I'm not one of those people.
You're never one of those people, Sam, unfortunately.
Do you think Apple's going to invite me to this? Do you think it'll just be me in the Steve Jobs Theater?
Yeah, only you. Only you. Only you and like, Steve.
Honestly, even if they put me in a locked box, I'd still go.
Are we buying it that it's on track? Because I am buying it. What I subscribe to is they scared.
I'm subscribing to April 2024 release. That's when it will be in our hands. Like week of April 20th or something. It's going to be out. Because they're going to do a March event with iPads.
It's really unfortunate that they couldn't pull this off before Christmas.
Yeah.
Not that it's like kids to their parents, hey, I would like this $3,500 toy.
But we did get a new report from The Information today talking about how Apple's planning to use it for mental health diagnosis and such. Why is that funny?
Of course they are. How? Are you going to be able to log on to a BetterHelp call or something?
We don't talk about them here. We drop them.
You're going to be able to Are you going to be able to go into a worse help FaceTime call on another virtual screen?
You're such a mean person.
Why am I a mean person?
Dude, Apple has discussed using Vision Pro for mental health diagnosis.
Okay, tell me
That's
how.
That's really cool. I haven't read the article yet, so would you like to read it together? I just read the headline. I thought maybe you would do your job now that you're back home, but you haven't.
So
now
attitude.
I'm out here by myself trying to lead this podcast, and it just frankly feels like you don't really want to be here sometimes.
I'm glad I don't have my glasses on because I don't want to see any more of this shit.
So far, Apple has pitched its upcoming Vision Pro mixed reality headset as a tool for working and enjoying various forms of entertainment. But inside the company, employees have discussed another, more specialized use of the product as a way to diagnose and treat mental health issues.
The next paragraph is getting interesting.
Such features would tap the device's array of cameras and sensors to measure a person's facial expressions, using them to detect depression, anxiety, stress, or PTSD. Whoa. The Vision Pro could display images and sounds that improve... Why are you... Hold on. Why is this funny?
Because, it uses its array of incredible technological sensors to know if you frowned. Like, what?
Dude.
Does he look sad, Vision Pro? I can't tell as another human that, like,
dude,
are you telling me professional humans that have been trained to identify this in people. They're gonna be like, I don't know, man. Fucking put on a Vision Pro. What does it tell us? Oh, it says you look a little sad today. Would you like antidepressants? Here you go.
That's not. You're actually beyond saving. Anyway, this is actually a really big deal for someone that struggles with anxiety and has gone through bouts of depression.
Oh yeah, I definitely haven't.
The Vision
yeah,
Pro,
not me.
Yeah,
Only
that's why you're laughing at it, asshole.
No, that just means I'm allowed to laugh at it.
Next time we're on VR and you've been like, Sam, I've been really down. I'm gonna go. Did your Quest 3 sit at your frowny face today?
No,
Why don't you talk to your Quest 3, not your friend?
Pro.
The Vision Pro could display images and sounds that might improve the wearer's emotions, one of the people said. Now that sounds fascinating. If there's a way, like, dude,
out of here! Get out of here!
Are you this uneducated? You realize this is like a form of like how they treat some forms of like PTSD and such, as like exposing you to certain lights and This is a real thing. This isn't like Apple gonna flash 3 light bulbs and sad no more.
What's it gonna? I imagine it's gonna use the screen on the front to make your eyes look happier. Cover the sadness by making them look surprised all the time.
This is a big deal. It's gonna help people. Various rules restrict companies from marketing medical devices without an okay from regulators, but over time, Apple's received clearance for stuff for the Apple Watch. Among the ideas they've discussed is its eye tracking features. To measure a person's effect, that's a psychological term referring to how a person... I'm actually impressed at how good I'm reading this without glasses, by the way.
Me too.
A person expresses feelings or emotions. A flat effect or emotionless expression can be a sign that a person has schizophrenia, autism, depression, brain damage, or even PTSD. Meanwhile, Apple's Vision Products Group, including its leader, have devoted extensive time to discussing the healthcare possibilities and hired health experts to that could be big. For health and like this kind of thing, it's very interesting. The idea of using mental health headsets isn't a new one. They've studied, dude, I literally just said this. For years, researchers have studied the use of virtual reality headsets to diagnose and treat phobias and PTSD in patients. I literally just said that, and you're laughing at people that are like, they could actually be helped after war.
No. I'm not laughing at people. I am not laughing at people. I'm laughing at Vision Pro. I'm laughing at this being like...
You're laughing at Joe Jerome, a visiting professor at the University of Tampa.
Yep, that's who I'm laughing at.
Without question, health and wellness use cases are really important to consumers at a whole bunch of... Okay, that's just a boilerplate quote. Multiple people who have worked on Vision Pro over the years said teams inside Apple have extensively discussed or explored health, wellness, and fitness features as recently as this year. It couldn't be learned whether or not Apple will include mental health features in the initial Vision Pro, which it is said will go on sale next year. When the company announced the headset in June, it didn't demonstrate health or wellness or fitness features, which that is interesting.
Well, we could just chalk that up to nothing being ready to show.
Yeah, and I have a feeling... Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that day one, Vision 1, it's going to change the world and everything we know about it. I'm saying that this platform and the idea that putting something on your face and augmenting the world around you, even in the Vision Pro form factor, I think within the next year or two with wellness things, and like, I'm very excited for the meditation feature. Multiple people that tried that meditation feature with like the leaves that floated said, anchor of Good Morning America said she got something from that she didn't get from any other experience.
Huh. The anchor of Good Morning America.
Apple has shown a broader interest in exploring functions on the Apple Watch. Earlier this year, it released an updated app. They've done stuff there. Tim Cook said, yada, yada, yada.
I wonder if this is one of those things where this came to be after the announcement. Like maybe experts in the field were like, "Oh, we could use it for this," and then that started triggering them to work on it. I'm not sure, because if they had been working on it, I feel like it would have been more of like you said, it would have been more of a thing at the event.
Ooh, here you go, John.
Pupil dilation.
Not everyone inside Apple is optimistic about the prospects of using Vision Pro to treat mental health issues. Some people involved in Apple's health efforts were skeptical about whether the devices could be as affected as other treatments, such as medicine, and cautioned that features such as that might never materialize. Still, those doubts haven't stopped Apple from brainstorming health-related uses. Its employees have discussed using the Vision Pro to sense weight fluctuations in a person's body.
What?
And evaluate a person's movements over time. The latter information could be used for ailments such as Parkinson's. Whoa. Oh, yeah, because it has those downward cameras. Apple cut full body tracking from the Vision Pro several years ago because they couldn't make it reliable enough. Another idea the team has discussed is using the head eye tracking cameras to detect pupil dilation, which could be a clue to a person's mood. They could read swelling of blood vessels in the eyes, an early set of heart failure. I mean, all this sounds right in Apple's wheelhouse.
Yeah, but that's like, okay, detecting heart failure and stuff like that. Like we have machines and doctors that will look at your eyes. That's the thing. It's like once you dabble in here, you have to be very sure, because it's like it's not even the lane that you are needed in. Like Apple shouldn't be in this lane, so if they're gonna enter the lane, they have to be. It has to be good. It can't just be a gimmick like, oh, and it also does this. Yeah. Like the Apple Watch and stuff, incredibly accurate data. That was one of the things, like when ECGs and stuff came out, you saw, especially the oxygen levels, doctors especially would test it, like Apple Watch versus real equipment, and it was always, very accurate and like right on the money. Mm-hmm. So for this to ship ever, it has to be within that realm of like little to no error, because especially when you're messing with mental health stuff, or if you're going to use it for diagnosing people, like, bro, there is little to no room for error there. So it's almost like, what are you even doing? Apple, they get a little too frisky getting into areas they don't need to be in. So it's just, if you're going to do that, you better be sure.
It reminds me a lot of the first iPhone. First iPhone didn't launch with an app store. What would the iPhone be without? This is not the same. What would the iPhone be without?
This is not the same.
Come on, it is.
If you don't, no, because it didn't launch with an app store, okay, and the app store launched, and then you could download apps on your phone. That's not what this is. This is, there's no mental health diagnosis, anything features, but then it launches, and then through that, people will hand you medicine and put substances in your body that will change your psychological.
Bro, you're leapfrogging this a lot.
I'm not leapfrogging it. Those are what the word said, bro.
No, it said Apple's exploring it, and they would have to get it through regulation. It's not saying Apple's going to launch a feature and be like, eat a bunch of pills. You look a little sad. Eat a bunch of pills.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying okay, explore it all you want, but for this to be like an article okay, you have some employees that are skeptical of this. Mm-hmm. If this is a thing that there is a team of people that believe it is going to ship one day, they're putting a lot of effort and energy into it, and it's almost like heart data on the watch can't miss. And
but it does sometimes.
For this, it also cannot miss. But like, okay, it is, notice how the liability isn't the same.
Yeah, and I'm sure
it's like, hey, we think something's wrong with your heart. You should go check with a doctor, and then the doctor is your second opinion. With this, it sounds like they are hoping for a world where doctors can use this as an additional tool. That's a completely different commitment there.
I think it would be a tool for a doctor to then confirm or look at other options. Like I think. Listen, we know how we feel, but. I just can information. Wayne Ma, he's like crawling around, living at, I guess, the Vision Pro team's lab. We do. Can you just tell us when it's coming? Can you just tell me?
Wayne
I just
Ma,
need to know.
That's really great. The features are coming. The front display kind of doesn't work. Okay, but when is it coming? Yeah. When am I going to be able to put it on my face hole? Don't yawn.
That was a good one. Oh, crap.
We should have, for one episode, you know what's really sad? I bet this would do well. If we did a Genius Bar nap time where it was just you and I fell asleep and we encouraged everyone to like fall asleep with us, I think the numbers would be embarrassingly okay for a group nap time on Genius Bar.
I don't think so. Are you tired? You've been doing a lot of traveling.
Yeah, I'm tired. I mean, I'm not yawning on the podcast tired. Like
so
you.
tell me what happened on your way home the other day. You said you will never go back to the city of Chicago ever again.
Chicago is not real.
Okay.
There is 90% chance if you go through Chicago at all, the plans you think you made in Chicago are not real to them. Your flight's leaving at 5:13? No, it ain't. It's not leaving at 5:13. It's leaving at 8 a.m. the next day, always. You will be stuck there. It's not a thing that you can trust. I will never go through Chicago. Every time I go through Chicago, okay, maybe not every time, but 90% of the time, not even joking, something goes horribly awry, and I'm stuck there for hours or a whole day. I don't know why Chicago can't figure out, because it's an airport, yeah. Airports work with airplanes, and that's their only job. Get people from the ground off the ground.
Yeah.
Not in Chicago. In Chicago, it is make them stuck on the ground, so they have to spend money at this McDonald's where everything is twice as much, or Hudson News.
Wait, who did you fly?
United.
You didn't go to that McDonald's, did you?
I didn't go to any. I'm not going to go to McDonald's in an airport.
Don't do it.
I'm not, dude.
You get
I'm not
sick
a goblin.
from it. You get sick from that McDonald's. It happened to a friend of mine, and it happened to me, dude. When I ate that McDonald's, I almost missed the flight.
Dude, I took a poop in Chicago, where my shoes were underwater. Like the bathroom was flooded. And this was an emergency situation. Normally, I would just wait till I get home. But in Chicago, you don't know when you're going to get
bathroom.
By me and the bathroom, I think.
Okay.
Normally, I would just wait till I get off my next flight and go poop at home. But when you're in Chicago, you don't know when you're going to get home. So it was an emergency, and I was like, I got poop. So there was not a soul in the bathroom because it is flooded. I'm the only one in the bathroom. I put all my stuff up higher, like on the counters where it's not going to get wet, because I don't know what happened. I don't know if a sink overflowed, if a toilet overflowed. All I know is my feet were underwater. I pooped in sitting on a toilet that was basically in a pond.
Wait, was it the mobility stall?
It was, no, I'm saying the whole bathroom. Every stall was like
the stall that you picked, was it the largest one?
I always pick the largest one.
Because I'm just curious, because
I don't like being in little tiny boxes.
I had an incident in that, I think, exact stall right across from the McDonald's.
Did you flood it?
Well, this would
Did you eat that McDonald's and then flood that stall, and it's been flooded until I went in it?
I don't know what happened, but I ate 10 chicken nuggets, 2 cheeseburgers, and a medium fry. And I felt real good.
That's a lot. At an airport? You had time to eat all that?
I felt real bad all of a sudden. It was one of those incidents where, like,
dude,
you're sweating.
Oh, yeah. It's one of those where you would normally take your clothes off, but you can't because you're in public.
Yeah. I was like, I need to escape my body.
Taking your clothes off to poop is like, that is rock bottom, I think. I don't think there's a sadder human experience
awful.
than having to take your clothes off and poop naked.
Because you're just like a monkey. Like, I was like, this is what they would do in nature, bro. He's like, ripping everything off, dude. That's what I feel like.
You're
I feel
just
like a little
an animal
monkey.
at that point.
Yeah. So it sounds like we destroyed the same bat. So wait, what happened to you? Why did you have an incident? What'd you eat?
I took a picture of what I ate. I can tell you right now what I ate. So when I'm in an airport, I always try to just go to like one of the stores and get like just a quick wrap, a chicken wrap or something small.
Good choice.
And Country Archer makes the best beef jerky, I think. They're my favorite beef jerky. And there was a Country Archer section. And so I got these. They're Country Archer smoked sausages, Fuego. They were really delicious, and they were like $18.
Yeah, that's just airport.
Yeah, that's normal airport stuff. But I ate them, and I think 15 minutes passed, and they went. It was like someone took the oil that they were deep frying fries in, and there were no more fries in it, and they didn't know where to put the oil, and they couldn't throw it down the sink or throw it in the trash can, so they threw it down me.
Yeah.
And it came like
a river.
Something fierce. Yeah. It was fuego.
I think that's where you went wrong. I think the fuego is where you got your shit wrong.
I think I played a stupid game and won a stupid prize. I don't think you should eat. Who eats spicy stuff in the middle of an adventure, in the middle of travel? Like when you have responsibilities, you don't put that in your body.
And nothing's worse than being in a public stall.
You know what?
You just want to be at home in the poop closet.
I never go poop in public, but this was just a scenario where like I was going to go poop in public either way. So
one would just be in the bathroom, one would be on the United flight.
Yeah. So
wait, what happened to your flight? It just got hella delayed?
Yes. Nothing is real there. It's not real. I don't understand how Chicago Airport can still be in business if none of the times are real. Like, how can anyone go, yeah, I'll book my flight? Because a lot of Chicago stuff, it's towards the middle of the U.S., so it's like there's all your connecting flights are going there. And you can't afford to have a connecting flight in Chicago because most of the time it's like, oh, yeah, you have an hour layover in Chicago. One, it's going to take you a fucking hour to get to your terminal. And two, your flight probably isn't leaving then. It's probably leaving the next day. Because for some reason, they go, oh, flight's delayed. And the Chicago airport's so busy, they don't have the time for the delay. So they just cancel it, let the other person come in. Because if they let that flight be delayed, then the next flight is delayed. And then the whole day is delayed. So instead, it's a life for a life. They sacrifice a flight. And it's always my fucking flight. And then they put a nice, cute little one. It's like 8:30 a.m. plus one, which means one whole day. 1 day. What are you doing in Chicago? It's your only job. You are just as reliable in Chicago as we are with Genius Bar's schedule. Like, when we say we're uploading on Tuesday, it's never Tuesday, bro. It's never Tuesday. How anyone still watches Genius Bar, how anyone still goes to Chicago, I don't fucking know.
It's always Genius Bar plus one.
It is, dude. And maybe plus 3, 4.
I will say, out of everyone I know for travel, you do the least amount of travel and have the most amount of issues. Like, genuinely.
Maybe that's why. I'm not a well enough oiled machine.
Did you go first class?
No, not this time.
Really? You were with the plebeians?
When you book late, first class ain't a thing.
Yeah, true.
There's not enough time because all the first class professionals booked it a week earlier.
Yeah.
They already got their seat. They're professionals. This was in their secretary did it, you know? They're already in the front doing their spreadsheets. I am just trying to hold in my bowels in economy.
Yeah, dude. I had an incident. Luckily, in Chicago, my flight got delayed an hour and a half, and that was the only reason I made it during that time because I was literally
that is
in the
when
bathroom.
Chicago comes in clutch. When your first flight gets delayed and your layover's in Chicago, you don't worry as much because you're like, my Chicago flight will probably be delayed too and buy me enough time.
Yeah. So, what airport in Ohio do you go through?
Cleveland. It's the only airport. Like, there's an Akron airport that's really small and really close to where I travel there.
Yeah.
But there's no flights out of there that will get me anywhere reasonable. It's like the Akron airport is like, you can only fly Spirit. I'm not going to get on a fucking Spirit plane.
How far is that drive from Lordstown?
An hour.
Woo.
An hour plus some, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say it looked far. I knew something was wrong when you go, I'm going home tonight, man. And then I just randomly pulled up my Find My to see where my friends is. And I was like, oh, I wonder if John made it to the airport. And I saw you at the airport.
Yep.
And then 2 hours went by.
And then he texted me all night, have a safe flight. I'm like, thank you.
And then I looked, 2 hours went by and I saw you were back in Ohio. Not at the airport.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
At your place of residence there.
Yep.
And I was like, I feel like something went horribly wrong.
Someone gave me the choice. You could be stuck in Chicago till Wednesday, or you could just get a different flight for tomorrow. So they gave me, they like had to rebook a whole separate 2 flights.
Oh.
All because of Chicago. And you know what? You might be thinking, wow, what was going on in Chicago? Was there a hurricane?
I don't think.
To make your flight be delayed that bad? Like, was a biblical event happening in Chicago that makes your flight that delayed? Nope. Sunny and pristine in Chicago. They just can't figure their shit out, ever. Like, who is scheduling it? Probably people without glasses like us.
There's a lot of parallels between us, the Genius Bar podcast, and
Exactly.
United's global operations team.
People like us should not be working in public service like that. We shouldn't. There's a reason we don't. We can't handle it.
I am a United boy. That's who I fly.
I'm Delta usually, but Delta is hard.
They sponsor other tech YouTubers or tech TikTokers, so please sponsor me.
You are a United boy, yeah. I like United.
I always go through Denver. But I just hate that there's no nonstop from St. Louis.
I can't tell you the last time I was on a nonstop flight.
Yeah, I mean, dude, when I went to the, again, not sponsored, but when I went to the Casetify thing, they flew everybody out in economy. I asked for first class, but
dirty, rotten scoundrels.
You know, they made me pay for my $88 upgrade for the legroom.
Did they even sponsor it then? If they put you in economy, like they basically just bought you a problem, a first class ticket to Problemville.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm grateful for the ticket. It was a very good time.
Not that grateful
event. Though. I did get sick from the sushi that we ate there though, because I don't eat sashimi.
Dude,
that shit.
You get sick everywhere from everything. Always. You get sick from just looking at a person.
I went to the doctor about it.
About being sick all the time?
Yeah.
What'd they say? Your skin's too white and the sickness absorbs through you like a sponge? He
told me that it was like an actual like immunocompromised thing, that it'd be like more severe symptoms. Like I'd have like skin rashes all the time, or like I'd be like, he gave me some examples of like things that I didn't fall into. So his theory is that it's just chronic allergies from something really specific that doesn't show up in like a general test.
Maybe you are allergic to recycled air in airplanes.
I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna go to like an allergist or immunologist and.
Well, I found out that I'm not allergic to like really anything, but I from traveling discovered that I am allergic to dates, like the fruit.
Oh, really?
So when I travel, my go-to, so I don't make bad decisions in airports, is to travel with those RX bars, and they are made from dates. And I tried my first RX bar with you guys in LA. San Francisco? One of them. One of the Airbnbs. Somebody had it. Noah had it.
Noah, we love him.
Because Noah carries a fucking backpack of snacks.
Yeah, that was
and
sick.
So, yeah, one of them was an RX bar. And I was like, wow, this is really good. But a few days after eating them, my lips get all like inflamed and huge and itchy. And I was like, oh, that's weird. And then another trip to one of our other trips from LA. I was
so many trips.
Yeah, I bought like a pack of them to put in my laptop bag. So if I'm hungry in between airports, I'll just eat one.
Yeah.
Did that, and a few days later, flared up again. So I'm like, what the hell? And then, but it hadn't like clicked for me yet. And then I got some here, like at home, and I was like, I wonder if this is connected to my weird mouth thing. I guess we'll find out. So I bought some, I ate some, and then a couple days later, my mouth is all flared up. And the main ingredient in those things is dates.
Interesting. I'm glad you figured that out.
Yeah, I'm sorry you didn't figure yours out.
Bro, how long have we been recording? Holy shit, we gotta go. We
started struggling 20 minutes ago, and just like, I don't know what happened.
Just went off. That. Okay, guys, thank you for watching this episode. Next episode is going to be the Apple event.
Next episode is the Apple event. I will try to convince Sam to record or something with me that night. We'll see.
I mean, that night? No. I'm going to be recording videos that night.
That night, everybody.
No. I would do it if it was at noon, but it's at 7 p.m. So I'll see you the next day. Yeah, I'm going to be making videos.
Is this going out today?
I don't know, editor. Is it going out today?
Yeah, it can go out today. Just give them what?
I just will not be home, and I won't be home until like late, probably. I could probably do it at like 10 though. 10 or 11. I'm going to mini golf for my friend's birthday.
Wait. You have other friends that aren't me? It's not my birthday. It's not my birthday! That got released?
Wait, what?
The Shure SM7DB. It's the second version of this.
Wait, what?
It looks like ass.
Wait, what?
Shure SM7DB. It has a preamp inside of it, so instead of using like a dynamite or something that we have, it's just already in there.
Wait, no, it looks sick.
No, dog. Other than that, it's the exact same mic. It sounds the same. Same hardware. It just has a preamp inside of it.
No, that looks cooler. We're getting these for the pod.
No, dog. They look like ass. The butt of it has like a green shirt. It looks like a toy. It looks bad.
No, that looks.
This is iconic
cool.
and legendary and clean and great. But what I don't like.
It's got more sensitivity and it's black instead of gray.
That's what I just said. It has a preamp inside of it.
Yeah, but there's more sensitivity. That's different than the built-in preamp.
This right here, clean and iconic and legendary.
No.
But what happened is every YouTuber, including us, started using it. So Shure was like, okay, let's make another one and slap our fucking green shitty logo all over it so everyone knows.
Dude, there's not even green on it that I can see. What are you on?
On the ass, right? See the ass right here?
What are you talking about?
Look at the butt. Find the butt of this mic.
The microphone.
The part where all the switches are.
Hold on, products, microphones. Come on, we gonna load here? SM. What? There we go. SM. Oh God, DB. Wait, what?
You're in accessories. Oh hell.
Oh, it was down here.
Okay, there it is.
That looks
SM7DB.
great.
No, look at the butt. Get a picture of the butt. Why is it so hard? Right, look at the badness. The green on it, dude. It looks so bad.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh my God.
No, and it's all black with the Shure on the side. Oh,
no, it looks bad.
Oh.
Also, it would be really stupid for us to buy that.
No, we're getting 2 of these when we redo the show.
It's the exact same thing.
But it looks so cool.
Oh
it's all black. An icon ready for the future. I do want to sound extraordinary.
It's the same sound.
How do I buy this?
With money. Yours is all scratched up. Oh my God, no, you are not. Sam, Daddy, can you pay for me? Please, I'm good boy.
That's kind of sick because we wouldn't need that extra piece and it would plug directly into my Rodecaster without it sticking out. Oh, yeah, we're getting these for the show for sure.
Oh my God.
When are we getting our studio, by the way?
You mean for sure? For sure?
Yeah, when are we need to talk, buddy.
Are we going to say for what?
No. But we need to talk. We haven't
I gave a look like if they look at my look I gave, I feel like they'll have all the answers they need.
Look at me again. Oh no, that's not a good look. That's a dastardly look.
I mean, are we not up to something dastardly?
We're always up to something dastardly.
We really are, kinda. Yeah. There's never a time where we're not up to something dastardly.
Well, guys, this has been I think this might be the longest outro we've done.
I think we said that last time.
Oh. Well.
Somebody should make a channel, a clips channel that is just Genius Bar outros, where it's just us talking after and not out of context for everything.
Is there any tidbits we can give them for staying with us? I'm trying to think.
If you stayed with us, you should know
we love you.
That we love you, and if you think you're sad, stop until Vision Pro can tell you if you're really sad or not. It looks like you put underwear on your head. That's what the strap looks like? That's unfortunate.
It's cool.
You look like you're from the future.
Oh, but I am.
You look like you're gonna go to the moon, but for real. Unlike when we faked it that one time. See you guys next week.
We'll see you next week. Bye bye.